3 minutes to 8, Nina Ridge. How's the weather?
Thank you, Tim. Quick word with the outlook tomorrow.
8 minutes, darling.
Sit down, have some breakfast.
I'm fine. Poppy! I've had a banana.
You should eat more.
Hey, don't fuss. Listen, you don't have to come today. I can go on my own.
I've taken the morning off. I want to be with you.
Fine. Poppy! Breakfast is ready! Poppy!
I heard you the first time!
Poppy, sweetheart, we're really in quite a rush this morning. What are you doing in my study?
Nothing.
Breakfast is ready.
I left a job application form on the shelf in the living room. Where's it gone?
I don't know, darling.
Mum, are you taking it?
You didn't mention any job to me.
I need to hand it in today.
I'm sorry, sweetheart, but you're only 14. You've got the rest of your life to work.
Give it me!
What's going on?
Mum's stolen my application form.
What application form?
She wants to be a shop girl.
It's just on Saturdays.
When she should be doing her homework.
Loads of girls from my year are applying.
Come on, darling, you've got 5 minutes before we have to leave. Hop.
That's not fair. Howard, will you tell her?
Not today, Poppy, not now.
Morning.
Oh, hi.
You coming in?
I'm just texting. Phone.
30 seconds. Right, you two, let's go.
Man. What are you doing here?
I suspect to ask you the same thing.
I'm back.
Yeah, I know. Joe called me.
About me?
Yeah, he wanted to check out the legal situation of you working here.
And?
Well, everything's fine as far as I'm concerned.
Just as I thought.
What are you doing?
I'm going to have to reach the patient somehow.
I've got a few minutes. Do you want a hand?
Thought you'd never ask.
Don't you want me to drive?
I might be going to the doctor's, Howard, but I'm not sick. You still mad at me, sweetheart? Your GCSEs start in September. I want to be sure that you have the best chance of making the most of your education. Do you understand that, Poppy?
Whatever.
What was I going to do? Sit at home and watch daytime TV?
I thought you'd have given yourself a bit more recovery time.
Vivian seemed to think I'd be better off walking.
Vivian?
Yeah, she's been really good.
Right.
How's George?
She's still at parents with Bracken. She's doing okay.
Dr. Fenton and Julia can see you now.
Back to the grindstone.
Thanks for your help. Fun.
All set?
Yeah, of course.
I've restricted your patients to 3 an hour. Give you time to settle in.
Give me more.
No. First one in 15 minutes.
I have an appointment at 10 o'clock.
Mere luring. Very good. Take a seat, please.
Actually, we're rather early. I was wondering if it would be at all possible to be...
I'm afraid not.
It's just
please
that
take a seat.
work is hectic, you know, 10 minutes here, 15 minutes there. It makes all the difference.
We're very busy. We run a tight ship. You'll be seen on time.
These people are so inflexible. Jane, hi.
Excuse
Hi,
me.
it's me.
Could you take the call outside, please?
Back in a minute.
Morning.
As far as I can tell, legally, there's no problem whatsoever with Nick working here.
Well, that's a relief.
Look, there's no easy way to say this, Ronnie, but how can Nick be responsible for the welfare of others when he needs care himself?
It certainly throws up a lot of issues.
Such as?
Well, for example, if an elderly patient fell when she was getting off the treatment table, how could he help?
I mean, his whole room would have to be completely adjusted.
Then there's home visits, of course. I mean, Nick's work would really have to be limited to the practice.
It's just madness putting that kind of pressure on him. Well, the insurance covers the cost of a locum anyway.
He shouldn't feel obliged to come back so soon.
I think it would be best if he just continued with his rehab for the moment.
Have you not thought of asking Nick himself?
Well,
I've seen this time and again, employers talking about their disabled staff rather than to them. This is the first steps towards discrimination.
Hi. Hi. Sorry for staring. I don't know.
Don't worry about it.
I've got a lot on my mind. You come here often?
I used to, day in, day out. But I had to go away for a while. Kind of miss the place.
Really?
Yeah, the people are really friendly most of the time. I mean, even the receptionist. Now, she looks a bit of a dragon, but deep down she's got heart gold. And some of the doctors are really quite decent.
You seem part of the furniture. Sorry, I
Forget about it. It's cool.
Oh, you must get people saying stupid things like that all the time.
Well, it's funny. A lot of people have never met someone in a wheelchair. But when they do, they realise we're as normal as the next nutter walking through the door.
Have they called us in yet, haven't?
Not yet, love. This is my wife.
Is it time?
Dr. West is ready for you now.
That'll be me then.
And we certainly didn't mean to discriminate, did we?
Absolutely not. I mean, Nick's our #1 concern.
Well, then talk to him. He wants to be here. I think you should support his decision.
So, how can I help you?
I think perhaps...
Yeah, we have to do it today.
But we can't.
Yeah, there's no choice. I'm 16 weeks pregnant, Doctor. We had the scan yesterday and they told us that it has spina bifida.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Obviously, we're devastated. All any parent wants is for their child to be healthy. My husband and I, we've been told there's a strong chance that the baby will be disabled. Our lives are very committed as it is, and we wouldn't be able to give the child every opportunity it would deserve. This is very difficult, but we've decided that...
Mia.
You want a termination?
I'll call you, Julia.
What are you doing down there? Filing.
Bye, Vivian.
Bye.
Bye, Melody.
When I first found out I was pregnant, well, it surprised both of us. A new baby didn't fit into the plan, but we adjusted and accepted it. And now this. We have no option.
For a termination, you need the written consent of 2 doctors. So, perhaps you'd like to talk me through your decision process.
It's unthinkable raising a disabled child. Our lives are committed as it is. I'm not callous. I'm not saying that career comes first, but we have to be practical.
Mr. Lurie?
And it's terribly unfair bringing a child into the world whose parents are incapable of looking after it.
I understand.
Oh, sorry. Hello? Yes?
Howard? Would you like to tell me what you think?
I'm sorry about this, Doctor.
I'm here to help you.
Okay.
But you're in a wheelchair. And we're asking for a termination because our child will be disabled. And if you sign it off,
Well, yes, no, yeah.
what does that say about your life?
Come along and get her. Poppy's had an accident. Yeah, it's
What?
just playing hockey. It's not serious. But they want us to go get her. Can we finish this later, Doctor?
I think all the appointments will be booked up for now.
We could come back tomorrow, maybe.
No. Howard, will you get Poppy? I'll stay and finish off with the doctor.
But I want to be part of this.
I know, darling, but we don't have another option.
Well, if you're sure.
Yeah, come back when you've collected her, and I'll be finished here by then.
Right.
I feel so stupid. My face goes all red every time he's around. He must know. Don't worry.
I am never trying it on with someone I've only just met ever again.
Oh yeah, I believe that when I see it.
Oh, trust me, Michelle, I'm not making the same mistake twice.
Well, I'll hold you to that then. See you later.
Hello? Hello?
Hi. Hi. Can I help you?
Does Howard want a bigger family?
Poppy's from my previous marriage, so he doesn't have any children of his own. But he's amazing with her.
And he's 100% in support of the termination?
It's a joint decision. Howard's disappointed. We all are. But that doesn't mean we ought to go through with it.
No, but you should take a day or two longer. You know, with this decision, there's no turning back.
Yeah, I'm a businesswoman. I'm organised and decisive. That's why I'm successful. I wouldn't have achieved half as much if I'd taken a day or two longer.
This isn't a business decision.
I've thought it through. Can we just get on with it, please?
No, not today.
What?
I can't sign off the termination.
Because?
Because tomorrow or the next day you might change your mind and then it'll be too late.
Do you really think that you're best placed to advise us, Doctor?
Meaning what?
Is it some kind of tactic, bring up the doctor in the wheelchair and let women like me feel guilty for exerting our right to choose?
Look,
I'm sorry that you're disabled, Doctor. I really am, but I'm not going to put myself, my child and my family through this. Now, you may object to a termination for personal reasons, but you have a duty to refer me...
No.
What?
Any doctor I know would say exactly the same thing.
You're not going to refer me?
Take a day or two, OK? And there are organisations that can help you decide what's best.
I know what's best for me and my family, Doctor.
So Toronto, really? I've never been to Canada, but I have seen the Niagara Falls on the telly. It looks amazing. Have you been there?
Yeah, a few times.
Wow, I bet you've been all over the world.
Well,
So, is this a flying visit, or are you back for good?
I don't know yet.
Wait and see what happens. I get the feeling that you're very impulsive, Liam.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Any idea when my mum's going to be free?
Oh, any minute now. Do you want to know the coffee?
Where are we going, Howard?
To the doctor's.
But my arm is fine. It's just a cut. I can't miss this afternoon. We're in the final.
We're just picking up your mum, that's all.
Why?
She had to pop in for something.
What?
Just get in.
Why won't you tell me? If she's ill, I've got a right to know.
She's not ill.
Then why is she at the doctor's? Mum's pregnant, isn't she?
How? Why'd you say that?
I saw the baby scan. It's true, isn't it?
Your mother is pregnant, but there are complications. The baby has spina bifida. That means...
I know what spina bifida is. Jamie in Year 11 has it.
Oh. Well, your mother and I have talked about it, and it's been a very, very difficult decision, but we've just... Your mother's decided to have an abortion.
What?
It's in the best interests of everyone.
It's not in the best interests of the baby, is it?
We wouldn't be able to cope.
We can! Who says we can't cope? No one asked me.
Poppy, you're 14.
Why does everyone keep telling me how old I am?
Look, your mother needs a lot of support right now from both of us. It's been a very difficult time for her. I want you to promise me that you won't mention any of this. The last thing she needs is more stress. Poppy, do you understand? Come on, let's go.
So is Mac your dad?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Is it?
No, but I did hear that he's a bit of a one. Yeah, I probably shouldn't say that to you.
Probably not.
Sorry.
Liam! Mum! Can we...
yeah.
I wanted to,
Have you seen Julia's son? He is gorgeous.
Are you serious? Where is he?
His name is Liam. He's from Toronto and he is just my type.
No, sorry, I don't believe you.
Well, be quick, we're just about to go for lunch.
Hang on, what were you saying earlier about just...
Hurry up, I want you to see him.
Ooh.
All right, you ready? See you, Michelle.
Bye.
I have to go. Yeah. Bye. Poppy, darling, how's your arm?
It's all right.
Ah, what happened?
Nothing.
We should get it looked at.
I'm all right.
I think it's fine.
We should get it checked over at the hospital.
Stop fussing.
Why don't I go in here?
Come in.
Your 12 o'clock appointment's moved to 12:10.
Thanks.
Everything all right?
Do you think I've come back too soon?
Do you? What's happened?
A couple that were here this morning. She's pregnant. The baby's got spina bifida. They want a termination. But I got a feeling that she's more keen to go through with it than him. So I suggested they take a couple of days to think about it. She got angry. Said that I was discriminating against her because I'm in a wheelchair. And maybe she's right. Maybe I'm empathising with the baby. Perhaps I'm not thinking as straight as I did before the accident.
You're doing exactly the same as you did before.
I am?
Of course. You're using your personal experience to inform your decisions. That's what makes you a good doctor. And if you lose that, you'll have lost a lot more than the use of your legs. Right. Next patient in 20 minutes.
Is it possible to see a doctor?
I'm afraid
We
not.
just need a check-up on my daughter's arm.
Mum, I'm sorry, but
I can see it.
But you have another appointment shortly.
Plenty of time, Vivian. Just follow me.
No, I don't want to see this doctor. Is another one available?
Mum, what is your problem?
Mia?
Hey, is it making you miserable having lunch with your mum?
I'm sorry, I'm just... You know.
You know, I'm so glad you're home. It's where you belong. You stay as long as you like. You know that, don't you?
Thanks.
Come on then, Liam. Talk to me.
I'm sorry, I just feel so... You know.
I know you feel like that now, but you will get over her.
I don't want to get over her.
Well, all I'm saying is that if you apply yourself and you work hard and you make a success of the business here, who knows where that could lead you? I mean, well, the world's your oyster then, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. I've already told my mum and Howard. I need to play in the final.
Does that hurt?
No.
Okay, relax your arm. Good news is nothing's broken.
What's the bad news?
You're going to have to persuade your mum to let you go back this afternoon.
Oh, great.
What?
She just doesn't listen. Maybe if you told her she'd listen to you.
Could you do me a favour? Can you see that cabinet?
Mm-hmm.
Can you open it for me? And I want the antiseptic solution. Not that. I want that one. That one there. That's it. Thank you. Let's get you cleaned up.
Why are you in a wheelchair?
Got fed up with walking. I was in a car crash a couple of months ago.
Are you ever going to walk again?
Yeah. It's just gonna take a bit of time. All right.
Is it difficult?
Yeah. Sometimes.
My mum's expecting a baby with spina bifida. Did you know that?
I'm not allowed to talk about other patients, even if she is your mum.
Do you think she's right to kill the baby just because it might end up in a wheelchair?
I think that's a bit harsh, Poppy.
But that's what she's doing, isn't it?
I think her reasons are more complicated than that.
I bet you agree with me, but you're not allowed to say.
Well, I don't know what I think. Yeah. But I do know she needs as much support as she can get right now.
She wouldn't let me give her any support. Nobody ever lets me do anything.
Just stick in there. In the meantime, there's something else you can do for me.
And when your dad left, it was hard.
I still can't believe he did that again. Why do people do things like that?
No, I don't know. In their nature, I suppose. Can't be stupid enough not to see it coming. Anyway, I got back on my feet. And I even had another relationship.
I didn't know that.
It was a disaster. But hey, I tried. Look, I know this isn't what you want to hear right now, Liam, but I promise you, you will get over Jean.
Ocean.
Ocean. Sorry. You've got to make an effort as well. You've got to put yourself back on the market. Go out there and have some fun.
That's your advice?
Yeah, it is. 100%.
So, what do you think?
4 out of 10.
Oh, you're so mean.
You looked a bit miserable.
No, he's the strong, silent type. He's all sexy and brooding.
You love him.
I was thinking I might ask him out for a drink, you know, just to welcome him to the community.
Yeah, that's so kind of you.
Yeah, I know. What do you think?
Do you think Poppy knows something?
What do you mean?
Well, the way she was earlier. Accusing almost. Do you think she knows about the baby?
What did the doctor say?
He told us to take a couple more days to think about it.
It's probably good advice.
Howard!
Look, 1 or 2 days won't make much difference.
You have no idea, do you? It's so invasive.
Last week it was a baby.
What do you mean?
It's hard for me too, Mia.
Yeah, I know.
But
No, I just want to sort everything out.
But you can't do it on your own. We need to make this decision together.
What is taking her so long?
It's not black and white, Mia.
Listen, we talked about this last night. We made our decision.
But it's not too late to change our minds.
I don't want to change our mind.
Maybe I do.
Why?
Because that's our baby.
You have no idea, do you? I have enough commitments. My career looking after the house, Poppy, you, Howard.
Me?
A disabled child is a full-time responsibility, and that's not fair on anyone.
But you won't be on your own.
What is taking her so long? It's time for us to go.
That's everything.
You want to get you a part-time job here?
Yeah, right. Another battle with my mum.
Come on, sweetheart, we're leaving.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry about this.
It's fine.
It's not fine. Poppy, come on, we're leaving now.
But I'm helping the doctor.
He's got plenty of people to do that for him. Come on.
This is so typical of you, thinking of yourself all the time.
Excuse me, young lady.
Poppy.
It's all right, we're done here.
Are you going to let me go back today?
Oh, I don't know.
I think we should go home and talk.
There's nothing to talk about.
I think there is.
We've said everything.
Not to me.
What?
You haven't said anything to me.
Oh, Poppy, sweetheart, you don't know what we're talking about.
I know enough.
What?
I know what type of person you are.
I don't think now's the right time.
Why are you being like this? What do you mean?
Just let me go to hockey.
What does she mean?
How could you?
She had a right to know.
Oh, I see. Turning my own daughter against
Can
me.
we calm down here, please?
Ah, and you, Doctor, I bet you love this, don't you? Is this what you wanted?
It's not his fault.
I just wanted to help.
Would everyone leave me alone?
We can't do that! Don't you see? I'm involved, Poppy's involved, we're all part of this. You can't do it on your own!
Mum!
It's okay. Don't move her.
160 over 100. It's a bit high. Gonna have to slow down.
Easier said than done.
Well, your body's not going to cope with this. Fact of life. Can I ask you a question? What concerns you most about having this baby?
Everything. Everything will change.
Yeah, change can be scary. I can vouch for that. You know, I think we're similar.
Why?
Well, I've watched you today and you're very capable. Juggling everything at once. And you're right, if you have this baby, you won't cope. Too many balls to juggle. That's why you want this termination, isn't it?
I shouldn't be made to feel like a bad person because of that.
No one's going to think you're a bad person.
My daughter. my husband.
Howard and Poppy, they just want to help, but you won't let them.
I will.
No, you want to do everything on your own. And I recognise that because that's exactly what I'm like. Am I right? I will sign off this termination. If that's what you want. And I understand. But there is another way.
Go on.
Howard. He's a good man. And he'll support you all the way through. Whatever you decide to do. And Poppy too. She's desperate to be a grown-up. You know. And sure, she's got her exams coming and she's going to be off to uni in a few years. But she still can help.
Howard wants this baby more than anything. He doesn't put me under pressure.
What do you want?
I don't want to hurt him. I don't want to be a failure.
And you won't be.
How can I look after a disabled child?
Howard and Poppy. There's plenty of outside support available, and you'll get help every step of the way.
Do you really think we can do it? I've never been scared of anything in my life. And now I'm terrified.
Thanks, Mum. It's been good.
Oh, I think it's great that we're there for each other. Come here. And listen, don't forget, there's plenty more fish in the sea.
Can you be any more cliched?
Oh, yeah. Well, one door closes, another one opens. And...
Hi. Hi. Hi, Liam.
Hi.
Bye.
Bye.
If you could have seen me on meds, there is no way I would have been chosen. Chosen to have the baby.
I killed him. It was the crying.
You're here now to make him better.
You mustn't assume she can't cope. There are worse things than being thrown in at the deep end.
The drama continues tonight on BBC1 in a gripping two-part Silent Witness at 9.